Thanks for joining us. I'm Matt Sampson. It's National Volunteer Week, in fact, and the Red Cross is hard at work spreading the message of helping communities in need. Joining me now is one volunteer from Mamaroneck. He's part of the Red Cross disaster team. We want to welcome Ed Merians to the show. Thanks for coming in.
It's great to be here with you, Matt. Thank you.
You are a volunteer with the Red Cross?
I am a volunteer with the American Red Cross in Westchester County.
They don't pay you big bucks to do what you do?
I have the best non-paying job in the world, Matt.
Okay. That's a good way to describe it. How did you actually get involved? Because we're talking about volunteering, and I know I'm apprehensive sometimes because I think I say yes today and then next week something happens and I can't meet my commitment. So what do you tell people?
Well, we say, and I say, any minute that you have to give to someone else is a valuable minute, and we're grateful at the American Red Cross for your donations and for the time that you're able to commit to helping people in Westchester County, around the country, and around the world. This is an organization that is deeply committed to Westchester County and deeply committed to the people here and has been for generations.
Now, how did you personally get involved?
Well, I would think that 2007, the floods in Mamaroneck, had a tremendous impact on our community and on me individually. To see my neighbors, people who I've known all my life and generationally in my family running for their lives and losing their property, it was heartbreaking. And we have an expression in my family called the grandfather question. If someday I'm blessed with a grandchild and they say, "Daddy, did you do everything you could to help?" I want to be able to say I did. And getting involved in the American Red Cross, learning, training to help people, and training to protect myself and my family has been a valuable, very valuable experience for me.
Now, there's a lot of types of volunteering. I know Red Cross, that's for a lot of people, that's kind of almost extreme, but there's a lot of other things people can do. Where do you tell them, is there a clearinghouse where people can say, I need some options because I want to figure out what I can really do?
There are hundreds of organizations in Westchester County. I know that the United Way of Westchester County has a website where you can look and assess all the different opportunities there are to volunteer in Westchester. Obviously, I want every one of our watchers today to come and join me at the American Red Cross. There's so much to do, and it's not all horrible flood, fires, and famine. We do wonderful work with our veterans. We do wonderful work with the families of active duty military personnel. We do wonderful training with children on how to wash their hands to keep from getting ill. So there's plenty of things for people to do at the Red Cross, regardless of your health, your age, or anything that you might feel is holding you back. You're welcome at the Red Cross. You
talked about volunteers and trying to raise money, which is absolutely essential. Something like last summer with Hurricane Irene and then later with the tropical storm that followed, Lee, you guys have to be tapped out at this point.
Well, all of our volunteers give of their time and they give their money, and Westchester County is so generous. The flooding in Mamaroneck cost a lot of money. It cost the town, it cost the state, it cost our federal government, and it cost the Red Cross. We don't charge for our service, and we don't get money from the federal government. We rely on you and all of our neighbors to pitch in.
No, that was really devastating. We see the Westchester County Executive Rob Astorino, but of course, the farms up in Orange County flooded, Rockland having railroad tracks wiped out.
Binghamton, New York was devastated. The community, some of them are gone. Some of them are gone, and that's what makes the Red Cross a valuable organization. We have the police and we have the fire and we have EMS protecting life and property, but we're the what next people. We're the people who come in and help people understand where they are and where they need to get to, and that's a valuable service that we provide.
Talking about volunteering in general as well, what happens? People sometimes say, gee, I can only give a couple hours this week, maybe only an hour next week, and then the week after that, 2 weeks, my kids are doing this, I can't do anything, I have to wait another 3 weeks.
Yep.
And they say, so I really can't volunteer. What do you tell them?
I tell them not to worry about that any minute that they have is valuable to our community, and you don't have to get married to an organization.
Right. Okay, it's phraseology.
It's okay to date, and it's okay to give what you can and enjoy enjoy the experience of giving. There's no better way to create your own endorphins than giving to someone else. And even if it's just a minute, even if it's just holding a door for a handicapped person, you're making a difference in someone's life.
Ed, thanks very much for coming in. Ed of the Westchester Red Cross. We're talking about volunteering in general, and we want to thank him for his time and for also coming in here as well.
Thank you.
And it's something for all of us to think about. And stay tuned. We have more News 12 coming up.